mates! Welcome on board Star of the Seas, the newest ship in the Royal Caribbean fleet and currently the largest cruise ship in the world. We are here for a special 3-night preview sailing, so be sure to take a look at our entire Star of the Seas playlist where you can see our daily videos, our full and complete ship tour of all the public spaces on board this vessel, and this video we're going to take you around and show you almost all of the different room and suite categories on board. Now the way we're going to do this, we're going to start here in our room. I'm going to give you a full and complete tour of it in detail, show you all the light switches and ports and all of that, so then we don't have to go over that in all of the subsequent categories. Now keep in mind, we are going to be sharing these rooms with other travel agents, other content creators, other people. It will be quite crowded, but we'll do our best to show you everything they have to offer. So let's go ahead and get it started. We're going to start here in our room, which is an ocean view balcony. So here we go. Our tour of all, basically, the room and suite categories on board Star of the Seas begins right now. So as I mentioned, we are in an ocean view balcony, specifically room 12650. Let's go ahead and head in. And here's our look as we enter the room. Now we'll turn around and go over everything in detail. So of course, as we enter, we'll have our safety information posted, peephole with cover, our magnet that we can put out for the do not disturb, and then our deadbolt lock. As we come in a little bit further, we'll find a few hanging hooks here, a full-length mirror, and then our light controls, as well as our touchscreen thermostat, and then the entrance to our bathroom. And now we'll open the door to the bathroom and take a look inside here. So of course we have our toilet and our single sink vanity area with the storage down below, illuminated mirror up above, some additional storage and glasses, and oh, they don't have the electric oh no, just a standard plug in here. Wow. How about that? Then we have our nice fully glassed in walk-in shower. Lots of space in there. You even have some towel racks, hooks, a handlebar, some additional storage spaces over on this side. Of course, the adjustable and removable shower head and your hair and body wash all in one combo there. Even a few storage cubbies on the back side behind the toilet spot. And there's also a bench inside the shower. Now, proceeding into the rest of the room, we see we have our wall-mounted TV there across from our bed space, and I want to point out these nice little cubbies that are tucked in here illuminated, and there's even USB and USB-C plugs available there. And our typical bed space, currently put together as the Royal King, but as the case is with most staterooms, not necessarily suites, but most staterooms, you can split these into two twin beds, put them together for a Royal King, which is essentially a queen. We have the nice headboard there, nice soft plush headboard, and then on either side we have the mounted lights with the switch, USB plug there, and a standard outlet below that. And pretty much the same setup over here. You get the USB, but you don't have the standard outlet, and you have to deal with the phone. Back over on this side, we will find our closet space, and starting with these little pull-out metal storage bins down below. Open the door here. We have a tall hanging space, and then some additional hooks down below. And then on this side, some more hanging space with our hangers and our storage area down at the bottom. And continuing on, we do have this little table desk thing that is movable. Move that around the room. Trash can down there. Do have our couch with our little pull out at the bottom, little trundle there. Nice pillows, artwork, illumination bar across. Real quick for reference, you'll hear me refer to these as trundles like I just did for this room, and you'll hear it throughout the rest of the video. This is actually what it is. It's not really a trundle. That part just pulls out all the way forward, and then the back flips down and makes this actually quite spacious bed area. And then we have what I like to call our desk vanity area, because it's the desk, it's the vanity, you have the illuminated mirror there, you have your nice chair, and then you have several plugs here. We have a 120 AC outlet right there, USB, USB-C, and then it looks like the kind of European plug there. Light switches control the lights above and the illuminated mirror. Then we have our mounted table lamp with its own switch on the base. Drawers down below, hair dryer, tissues, literature, things like that. That's just a small one. Some more storage there. Over in this one, your breakfast menus for room service. And then down in this one, we have our small little cooler, little fridge tucked in there. Now we have an ocean view balcony, so of course we can head outside. Wanted to point out that you can close the curtains there if you wanted to block it out, have darkness. There is a light switch here for the light out on the balcony itself, and then you do have a child lock up high here, so that is a nice safety feature. Open the door, people always struggle with this. Flip it up like that, then it slides across. We can step out here. We have our two reclining chairs with the ottomans tucked under, and our nice little table here, and then our view. We are starboard side in this room. currently looking at Port Canaveral before we sail out here, but of course, whatever you're looking at when you're sailing or when you're in port, that'll be your view. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and head out and take a look at those other stateroom categories and those suite categories. As we go through them, you'll hear me repeatedly say something along the lines of, this is our standard setup, usually right when we go in a room. And what that means is it's pretty much gonna match what you just saw in there, especially at the entry. So the bathroom, the closet, where the switches are, all that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna point those out in every stateroom, so if I say standard, it pretty much matches what you just saw in there. Really what's going to be different is kind of your view. Do you have an interior with no view? Do you have just a window? Do you have a balcony? And then of course as we get in the suites, it'll be completely different. I'll explain it as best as I can as we go along. Room 8419, this is an interior plus, so very similar to a standard interior room, but it's just going to have a couple nicer features in here. TV mounted across next to the closet space, but then you can come around and you actually have this little walk-in desk vanity, walk-in closet with full-length mirror area. That's why it's the interior plus. Room 14741, we have a palindrome room here for a spacious interior. So as we come in, our standard setup, bathroom, full-length mirror, we're going to have our desk vanity on the left, and then our nice sitting chair here on the right across from our storage. And then we have our bed space with the wall-mounted TV. Because this is interior, it's just going to be standard. Now you asked maybe what's the difference between interior and spacious interior like this one is. You're just going to take a little bit of room off over here, so it'll just be a little bit condensed room. Other than that, pretty much the same. Room 4260, this is an Oceanview stateroom.
Thank you so much.
All right, our standard entry with our mirror and controls, and then the bathroom inside there like we've seen before, closet, bed, again, all going to be pretty much the same throughout the standard staterooms. Biggest difference here, this is an Oceanview stateroom, so of course you're going to have the window looking out to the ocean. It even has a little padded seat there at the bottom. Room 14148 is a panoramic ocean view. So standard setup as we come in. Biggest difference with this room is that you're going to have the floor-to-ceiling window, hence the panoramic in the category name, and you're just going to have that view out of the window. You're not going to have a balcony or anything like that, but there's a nice sitting area accompanying the floor-to-ceiling window. Room 14289, this is a Surfside family balcony, and it's also our only accessible room we're going to see today. So we'll look for those accessible features, and you can apply those to other categories as well, like the lowered switches, the roll-in bath area, the different handlebars, completely open roll-in shower, lower toilet with the phone, kind of the roll-up sink vanity area. When we come out, our TV mounted on the wall across from our bed, which is lowered and has the additional controls there. Then we're going to have our couch and trundle over in that area, and our desk vanity closet storage features over here with our lowered fridge, and typically the closets will have pull down hanging racks as well, and then you'll have a roll over entrance to your balcony. Now because this is Central Park view, we also have the floor to ceiling window by the way over here, but it's a Central Park view balcony, so we'll be looking over the Central Park neighborhood, and you do have your two chairs with your ottoman and as well as your table there. And of course, correction there at the end, I said a view of Central Park when we were at Surfside. It's a view of Surfside for the Surfside family balcony. Room 14255, this is a Central Park view balcony, so it's going to be our standard setup, and it'll be like most of the other balcony rooms that we'll see, except, so our balcony here, of course, Central Park view balcony, we're going to have a view of Central Park, and of course the other Central Park view rooms across here, but it is completely open air. You can even see up to the pools there, and then you do have your two chairs, ottomans, and your table. Room 12655, this is an infinite Central Park view balcony. So that word infinite is going to be very important here. So most of the room is going to be our standard setup in here. Bathroom, our sitting area, desk, vanity, bed space. And of course this is going to be overlooking the Central Park area. Excuse the noise please. But this is infinite, so that means you're going to have a floor to ceiling window here, and the top window will actually drop down and open up so that you can actually get an open air breeze, or you can keep it closed and then you'll have a larger interior space. So nice little sitting space here. You can actually pull the curtains across, but then if you want, you can open up this top window and it will actually be open air. Now because this is a Central Park view, and you'll also see this with the Surfside view rooms that we see, you're not very private. You're going to be looking across at other staterooms, so keep that in mind. But these are usually priced a little bit cheaper than Oceanview balcony rooms, and you can still get some fresh air and something nice to look at. Room 10342, this is an Oceanview large balcony. So this room is going to be very similar to ours, the one you saw at the beginning of the video, except this is a large balcony, so it's going to be a bit bigger. It doesn't seem as wide as ours, but maybe I'm just misremembering, but it is deeper. You do have the 2 lounge chairs and the table there, and of course your view out to sea. Room 9320, this is an infinite ocean view balcony. It's going to be very similar to our room that we saw at the beginning of the video. Pretty much the same setup here. The biggest difference though is we're going to have that infinite balcony. So what does that mean? That means you're going to have a panoramic floor-to-ceiling window, except that top window section will actually drop down with the press of a switch, as will some blinds if you prefer that. And this will actually be open air. So it will be like you have a balcony, you'll have open air, you'll be able to see out, or you can close it up and just have this extended additional interior section here with the seating and the curtains that you can draw as well. So if you hear the word infinite, this is what we're talking about, this kind of setup. Room 9292 is a family infinite ocean view balcony. So this will be very similar to the room that we just saw in terms of what it mainly has to offer, but it's going to also sleep more people. So we have a chalkboard right as we come in. You can actually draw on that. They will provide you chalk, storage behind that. And now as we move into this main room area, you'll see it looks almost exactly like what we just saw with the couch and the bed and the infinite balcony. But the biggest difference is if we turn around here, this isn't just closet space. This is actually a split bath. So you can see they have the shower here with the vanity. And then in this side, you have another vanity and your toilet. So the split bathroom concept, pretty much first pioneered by Disney Cruise Line, then saw on Icon of the Seas, now here on Star of the Seas. And as we turn back to the entrance door, we see we have our bunk space, and each bunk will have its own television and a fun little wraparound area here in the back as well. Built-in staircase, which is super nice. All right, room 9142 begins our suite, starting with, of course, a junior suite. Right when we come in, we have the full-length mirror there, and we'll turn and find our lovely tiled bathroom here. Big, long vanity, just the single sink, and then we will have a tub shower combo over here to the side with the toilet tucked in the back. Next to the bathroom, our controls, our storage, and we have this little wraparound area here for the closet where the robes are tucked up there, and a nice vanity desk working space, kind of divided by this partition into the rest of the room. And we have our wet bar space over here, like our coffee bar kind of area with the phone and things like that. Our couch over here on the side across from our wall-mounted TV, our sitting area, and then we have our bed space, which in this room is pointed directly out at the floor-to-ceiling windows that are taking you out to your balcony. You do have the little trundle pull out there on the couch as well. And here on the balcony, we have a 2-top dining table as well as a comfy chair. Room 10354 is the Sunset Junior Suite. So Sunset meaning at the back end of the ship. This is located all the way in the aft section. Right, we come in, we see our split bathroom, our toilet and vanity on this side. And then over here we have our nice, fully tiled shower and vanity here. Next to that, our desk vanity area, our couch with the trundle pull-out, of course our closet for storage. Then we have our main bed space looking out the windows. And then our TV, desk, vanity, coffee bar area across from that. And then we go, floor-to-ceiling windows, looking out at our balcony with our nice comfy couch and 2-top dining table. And again, aft, all the way aft, looking out at the sunset views. Room 10293, this is a Surfside family suite, so of course it'll be overlooking the Surfside neighborhood, not out of the ocean. Hanging hooks right as you come inside. Our vanity and tiled shower there. Across from that, our toilet and vanity, so we have the split bathroom in here. Just past that, our main bed area with our TV mounted on the wall, and you have your door here to actually go out to your balcony. Again, looking over the Surfside neighborhood, but you do have your 2-top dining table here. There's also a window from that side. Over across, we have our storage, desk vanity area. Do have some privacy curtains here, and then you have this little sleeping space here, sitting space with some storage up above, and the TV mounted across, and then your floor-to-ceiling panoramic window looking out at the Surfside neighborhood. This is actually probably the best view in this room. Room 16006, this is an Oceanview panoramic suite. As we come in, our nice bath here with our tub shower combo toilet, single sink vanity, storage partitioned off from the bed space, desk vanity there, a little wet bar and additional storage space here. I like this lamp, it's a nice touch. wall-mounted TV across. Big seating section here with our couch, our chair, our table. This does have the trundle pull out as well. And then we have a nice little table here to see. And this is just panoramic ocean view, so there's no balcony here. You're just getting the floor-to-ceiling window. Room 16018, this is a grand suite. So as we come in, we'll have some storage over here on the side, wet bar, desk vanity area, and then we turn here, we'll find our tub shower combo, our toilet, and our dual sink vanity. Head into our main bed space here, TV mounted across, curtains you can pull for privacy. We have our couch with the trundle pull out, table, chair, and then our other TV and storage area here on the side. Floor to ceiling windows surrounding the balcony door heads out to the comfortable couch, the 4-top dining table, and of course those beautiful views. Room 9228 is an infinite grand suite. When we come in, we have our split bath here. It's actually a full bath with the tub shower combo sink on this side. Over here on this side, we have our toilet, so split making up the full bath though. And then we come into our main bed area. We see the big bed right there, but you do have the privacy curtains you can pull across to separate the different areas. And across from that, we have our TV vanity storage. Coffee bar all across from that. And then as we come into our living room space here, we see our couch with a little trundle pull out down there, chair, table, our main TV desk vanity area, then our other set of curtains leading into our infinite balcony space with our 4-top dining table and our comfy chair, and of course infinite, so the windows will open up there. Alright, we are all the way in the back of the ship, completely aft here. Room 9354 is a sunset suite. Typically when you see that word sunset, that means the back of the ship. All the way in the back in this case. And as we come in, we'll find some storage here, as well as our little coffee bar area. And across from that, we'll find the bathroom area. So we have our tub and shower combo, fully tiled in, toilet, and then our double vanity sinks. Storage and a nice illuminated mirror. And then we have the desk vanity area here with the little pop-up section, the illuminated mirror. That is across from our main bed area. Then we have our mounted TV across with another kind of desk vanity. You have a chair, table, and then your couch over here on this side. The little trundle pull out down at the bottom. And then here we have our balcony with a nice little sitting couch, and then our 4-top dining table. And again, this is all the way aft, so you can have those beautiful wake views, as well as a little sneak preview of the Surfside area over to the left, because this particular suite is on the port side. Room 12752, this is a sunset corner suite. And of course we've learned now, sunset means all the way at the back of the ship. As we come in, floor to ceiling mirror, hanging hook, light switches, all that typical stuff. Our desk vanity area here to the right, our storage and coffee area to the left. Then we walk into our singular bathroom space, tub shower combo, dual sink vanity, and the toilet tucked over there. As we come in, our pretty standard suite bedroom space here, bed space, TV mounted across on the wall. You see we have this nice big open spot, diagonally slanted, our couch with the trundle over there, more storage over in the corner, and this is a sunset corner suite, so sunset all the way on the back like we've talked about. Our 2 comfy chairs with ottomans here, and our nice sitting couch. But this is sunset corner, so not only are you going to get the aft views and the wake views, but you're also going to be here on the corner. So for this particular suite, you'll also get the starboard views, and you'll get this nice 4-top dining table. So huge balcony in these suites here on the corner. Room 16036 is an owner's suite. Alright, we come in, we have our nice dining table here, our storage space across from that. We turn, we have our little wet bar space, and then we can enter into the bathroom, dual sink vanity, big nice soaking tub here with a separated tile walk-in shower, and of course our toilet. Now this also connects to our main bedroom area, storage here, and behind our main closet space, desk and vanity there, partitioned off from the actual bed and the wall-mounted TV. And of course the bed is looking out those floor-to-ceiling windows out to the balcony here. We have our nice little sitting couch there, some chairs on the other side we'll see in a minute. So this is not actually a door, this is just floor-to-ceiling windows looking out. You do have the curtains that you can close. Now you can also close this door, but while it's open you can head into the living room space connected to the area we saw where we entered. We have our wall-mounted TV, storage down below, nice sectional couch, table, chair, and then we have our 4-top dining table, and then the comfy chair that I mentioned before with the ottoman. And this is where you can actually go out on the balcony, and you have the floor-to-ceiling windows here as well. Room 17016, this is our Icon Loft Suite. We head in here, have a nice little seating bench tucked up under the stairs, Harry Potter style. Nice plants. We have our 4-top dining table across from the wet bar area. Nice sectional couch there, chair, tables, TV mounted across, and of course our door out to our balcony where we have the 2 comfy chairs, the ottomans, and then our 4-top dining table. And because we're in a loft suite, it's going to be 2 stories. We have floor-to-ceiling windows there. We did have our bathroom right as we come in. Here's a quick look at that. Sink, toilet, and then the tiled shower area. And now we'll turn and head up the stairs. Again, this being a loft suite, multiple stories. Right as we land at the top of the stairs, see we have our storage space, closet with our safe, and then we'll turn and head into our second bathroom where we have a single sink vanity, toilet, and a ginormous tiled shower with dual shower heads. And then we'll head into the main bed space here. We have a desk vanity, our bed, and then the TV mounted across on the wall. You do have the curtains that you can pull across here, or you can leave them open for the beautiful views of the panoramic windows. And now we see the cool, colorful entry with the paw prints, and the mailbox with the dog, and the light up sign. Room 8750 is the ultimate family townhouse. So you might remember the ultimate family suite on ships like Symphony and on Wonder of the Seas. Now we have the townhouse, and it takes it to a whole nother level, literally, as we're taking up more decks. First of all, right when you come in, you have this exterior stairwell. This is private. This is all part of your suite, and it comes down to your own private outdoor area here next to Surfside with the fun decorations, the seating, comfortable seating across. You have a dartboard, ginormous television, wet bar area over here, and then you even have this fence that can close off and is only opened by your key card that you can come through and takes you right out into the Surfside Village. So your own private entry and exit from the Surfside area. And there's even a mailbox here as well. Now we'll head back inside the actual suite itself. Let's see, I have this little landing vestibule area, comfortable seating, the cubbies, fun colorful lights up top, see-through windows with the statues, our first thermostat, and even some Lego decoration. And now as we enter the main part of the room, you'll see the exit of the slide. You can actually have your own private slide here in your suite. You can board that from up above. Here they've got some board games and some fun toys stored away in here. Over on this side is the private theater area, ginormous TV there as well. Comfortable, fun shark seating. Even have the fun booth in the back. Small TV mounted up there. Another little wet bar area here with a snow cone maker even. We even have some AV stuff over here, including video games like Nintendo Switch and PS5. Lots of fun stuff going in here. Mounted speakers on the wall. And then right behind the seating area, you do actually have a full bathroom, toilet, sink, and walk-in shower. Across from the theater area, we do have this digital video board. It's like video games that you can touch screen play, all kinds of games loaded in. And then another Lego wall, true Lego wall, where you can actually put stuff up on it. And then next to that is actually a door to head out to the balcony area, which is on the starboard side of the ship. And you'll also find your own private jacuzzi hot tub out here. Views from the starboard side, whether you're in port or you're out at sea. And you also have a 4-top table here as well. Now the balcony will continue to wrap around, floor-to-ceiling windows, and then you're going to have your view off the aft section of the ship here as well. And there's a door to go in and out there if you prefer. Comfortable seating here on the aft side, and as you're sailing, you'll get those beautiful wake views, and you have a nice view of Surfside, the pool area, the Lemon Post Bar, all that good stuff here too. So here's our main living room area. As you can see, it's very crowded, but we do have our big flat screen mounted over there, and they even have some more board games, puzzles, and books stored in the cubbies there. Nice sectional couch and chair, fun decorations up above and on the wall. And here next to the slide is this little peekaboo kind of area. You can come through And it's a fun little cozy cubby with little chairs and a matted floor, and there's even a TV hidden in here. Even has some star letter pillows there on the sectional couch. Some more comfy fun seating next to the slide. And there's the inside view of those floor-to-ceiling windows and the door out to the balcony. And here in the stairwell, some more fun, colorful lights up above, and you see the music notes there. That's because the stairs are piano keys and actually light up and make sound as you step on them. And now we've arrived to the top level. Here's the view down to the living room. Just across from the entrance to the slide, we'll find a little bunk area, including its own closet storage. Have the fun built-in ladder going up to the upper bunk here, which has its own TV. And we have the lower bunk down below here, and it even turns in, and even though it's off, there is a TV there as well. You have a curtain you can pull across here, and then a fun little sitting area. Some like climbing wall people. And now we will enter into the rest of the upstairs area, including this fun bedroom area, the dinosaur sheets, the stripes, and the cloud lights up above. Each side has its own TV, once again, reading lights as well. More storage across in the Lego-looking closets, and then we have our fun bathroom with the fun sinks, the melted ice cream gummy bear thing, tentacles painted on the wall, and the fun bulbous tile there in the tub shower combo. And then right next door to that, we'll turn in and find what I'd probably call our master bedroom area with our bed space here. And then we have our desk, vanity, TV combo. Across from that, we have our upper balcony here. You can actually head out on that, get those same views from the balcony down below, but just a little bit higher. And then we have our closet space across from the bed. As we turn in here, we'll find our bathroom space. So we have our dual vanity sinks, our huge walk-in shower with the privacy glass, rain shower head up above, full-length mirror, and our toilet tucked behind. And we end with the top category, room 17022 is the Royal Loft Suite. Right when we enter, look at the beautiful ivory piano there. We have a ginormous 6-top dining table, huge seating area there with the couch and the chairs, giant TV mounted across, floor-to-ceiling windows all throughout the area, a chandelier up above. We'll turn around here, find some storage space, a little wet bar. We can pass through here, enter into a bathroom space, the single sink vanity there, toilet, and a tiled shower in the back. Just next to that, we will enter into the main bedroom space. We have our bed, our TV mounted over there, and then a full closet, storage, desk, vanity area, our curtains that pull across floor-to-ceiling windows, and a door to head out to the balcony. Here on the balcony, we'll find a private jacuzzi hot tub, which is covered a bit actually, and we'll be looking out here kind of over Central Park, kind of over the pool deck area. Not very private on this class of ships for the Royal Loft Suite. You do have some additional chairs here, and the balcony continues. We'll see that in just a minute. Back over on this other side here, over on the port side, we have our outdoor wet bar section, and then our 6-top dining table. Outside, we also have some comfortable lounge chairs, even like a little day bed here, and then the chairs and ottomans over there. Now let's head upstairs and look at the second story. So as we come up the stairs here, we'll find a nice landing area, table and chairs, little storage space, reading space there. Find our master bedroom spot across from that with the wall-mounted TV, full-length mirror, and then nice panoramic window here looking back outside the pool deck. As we head on back here, head into our bathroom area, sink vanity, wrap around to the toilet there, come back out, enter into our additional bathroom area with the dual sink vanity, additional closet storage space, and all your bathroom amenities, and then a nice privacy glass here, walk-in, fully tiled, dual shower heads, rainfall shower head, and soaking tub here with the privacy glass, so you do have privacy from the pool deck outside. Across from the bed space, we do have an additional storage space here, kind of just a nice little walk-in closet, jewelry storage, store your clothes, get ready, desk, vanity area, all that good stuff. Well, there you have it, friends. That is our video of our tour of the room and suite categories on board Star of the Seas. Once again, I'll remind you to check out our full Star of the Seas playlist where you can watch this video, the daily videos, and our full and complete ship tour. Of course, if you're interested in coming on board Star of the Seas or any other Royal Caribbean vessel, we are travel agents. We partner directly with Royal Caribbean. That's why we're here on this trade sailing. They invited us so we could show you and we could help get you on board. Our services are completely free to you. There's no charges, fees, or costs whatsoever, and you'll never pay a single cent more to book with us than you would direct on your own. So please feel free to reach out via that travel agent information. You can find it in the description of this video. Hey, if you've recently booked your Royal Caribbean cruise in the past 30 days and you're not paid in full, you can transfer your booking to our agency. That's also free of charge, and then we'll be able to assist you the rest of the way. So either way, we hope we'll hear from you soon. Once again, thank you for joining us for today's video, but I'm signing off. We'll see you next time. Happy travels!